got in the car like I would any other day. I was turning right onto corporate. Literally, that's the last thing I remember. This was something that was preordained. Something out there that's just so much more than coincidence. As everyone in this part of the country knows, anything LSU, anything, is all you care about.
LSU had gotten into the College World Series that year.
We had all kind of planned to get together at my place and eat, watch the game.
It had gotten to be a 24-hour rain delay.
And then finally they just called it.
And that's when Jason left.
So he was coming east and I was heading west. The driver lost control of his vehicle, came across 4 lanes of traffic in a median at 92 miles an hour and hit me head on. I just literally woke up like you'd wake up from being asleep in the worst pain in the world.
His pelvis shattered, his right leg shattered.
No matter what, I was going to be living in a wheelchair for the rest of my life.
There was only one physician really qualified to put hips back together. Dr. Greene was that doctor.
As soon as I saw the x-ray and the CT scan, picture's worth 1,000 words. So we position him on this table and we get the x-ray views that we need, squeeze the pelvis together, and you can see the bones moving. There's a beam of radiation that goes through and it gives us immediate feedback. That's where that screw's going. Too far one way, it'll knock out a nerve. Too far another way, it'll knock out a major artery.
You wake up and now all of a sudden you've got these fixators sticking out of your pelvis. You know, you can't walk, you can't move. As soon as I could somewhat comprehend, I started asking and was told that I was the only one that was still here.
Jason's best friend died. The drunk driver and his passenger died.
I even told my mom that I wish I would have died too.
His whole world got turned upside down, literally, in the blink of an eye. He asked me would I walk again. Jason, your life changed forever. We can't go back and undo that.
And his exact words were, I can get you back to a relatively normal life, but you're gonna have to do what I tell you and it's not gonna be an easy road. I put everything I had into the physical aspect of it. Physical therapy 7 days a week. Mentally though, I still definitely was struggling. You know, you're 23 years old, you're in the prime of your life, and I felt for a long time that that was taken away from me.
Inside of us is a capacity to dig deep and get through stuff that's really hard. And not everybody can, but I want you to know that I believe in you, and I think you can do it. Keep pressing on.
To him, those were probably just a sentence or two, but that's something that genuinely changed my life at that point.
And I have him stand up, and you can see this renewed optimism. I'm gonna make it. Somebody believes in me, and somebody's gonna support me.
I mean, he gave me my life back. It was not uncommon to go check my mail and have a bill in there addressed to me for $300,000. I was a full-time student at the time, and I didn't have any kind of health insurance.
And the drunk driver that hit him didn't have insurance.
He didn't have a mound of resources at his disposal. Come on, he just finished college, he didn't own anything.
And he walked in and said, I'm very grateful, but I just can't afford to pay you back. There's no way that I can pay you back. Dr. Greene looked at him and said,
all I ask you to do is one time in your life, do something for someone else that they'll never be able to repay you for.
And when you do that, that's the day you'll have repaid me. Fast forward 4 years and now he comes to work for me, selling mattresses.
My very first day working with Mattress Direct, I walked in the door and I see these pictures of the, Dr. Greene sleep system. Hey, I know this guy.
The physician that put him back together.
I mean, literally it was a chill bump moment. He partnered up with a manufacturer of bedding, Serta, with some good ideas on what he thought as an orthopedic surgeon would be beneficial to people.
Dr. Greene gives half of his proceeds back to this charity
to provide humanitarian relief throughout disaster areas throughout the world.
He travels all over and does surgeries for people.
Medical relief to children who just can't afford it.
It's a way that I'm able to work my job and at the same time give back to this organization and this foundation that helps so many people.
And those people can't pay him back.
To see how life and these things can go full circle, it's pretty amazing.